To limit the spread of coronavirus within our prison system, Governor Polis ordered the Department of Corrections to start releasing some inmates. Nearly 200 have been released early from their sentences since that order. While many lawyers have used that call to action to advocate for early releases in jails as well. As CBS 4 first told you, at least 2 Colorado inmates who were released due to COVID concerns have since been rearrested, charged with new violent crimes.
Christopher Vecchiarelli and Cornelius Haney have both been rearrested since their early releases. Vecchiarelli now accused of strangulation, Haney accused of murder. CBS 4's Dylan Thomas broke the news on the early releases and the rearrest. Dylan, the ACLU is now suing the governor, saying even more inmates ought to be released.
Jim, the governor's initial orders gave the Department of Corrections the ability to streamline the release of some inmates due to COVID-19 concerns, an idea that then trickled down into the jail systems across Colorado. The ACLU says the governor right now needs to extend the now expiring contract, while at the same time the DA's office here in Weld County says some inmates are simply using this as a get-out-of-jail-free card.
A prison facility is a petri dish. It is a virus's fantasy. The governor's unwillingness to extend the executive order is an indication that he cares very little about the people within those facilities.
The ACLU of Colorado is making strong accusations against Governor Polis. In a class action lawsuit, they're demanding the governor extend his order for the Department of Corrections to release inmates who could be at higher risk of contracting COVID-19.
What we're trying to focus on are the individuals that are elderly, no public safety risk, and present a serious vulnerability to the virus. It's hard to get out of prison once you're in it.
Some would say, well, that's the reason why they're in prison, is to not let them out. What would be your response to that?
Certain individuals may not care about persons that are incarcerated in our prisons, but there's also a risk to the guards. There are very, very few people in our Colorado prisons that are there for life. They will get out someday.
Hundreds of inmates across Colorado in prison and jail have been released early due to COVID concerns.
That's a tiny, tiny fraction of individuals who we believe should be released.
While we know of at least 2 who have since allegedly reoffended with violent crimes.
There are about 200 individuals that have been released. We have 2 stories. That means we have 198 good ones.
While the ACLU hopes that the governor will consider their demands, Weld County DA Michael Rourke wrote us the following statement saying, quote, "It's extremely frustrating to see that convicted criminals are being released back into our community just to re-offend immediately, putting our community at risk. There ought to be COVID-related policies that put public safety first." Reporting live in Weld County, Dylan Thomas, covering Colorado First.
Thank you, Dylan. An employee at the Safeway Distribution Center in Denver has died from COVID-19. Right there, you're looking at a comment from the Weld County District Attorney. Extremely frustrating to see that convicted criminals are being released.